Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon. Whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to them live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You want to touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to them. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon, please family. And don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Take drugs. Today I tell you say come on behind drugs. And come, there is hope. Salon gets a future. We get people that work ready for build Sierra Leone. We get people that work ready for stand for redeem this country from Julius Mandabio, for redeem this country from the APC, for redeem this country from the SLPP. Lord begin for stand, for fight, and bring people them work able for build Sierra Leone, not for anything for big tribe or for big region. That's all. That method don't fail we. Lima don't fight for Lima, better not day. Timmy don't fight for Timini, better not day. Creole don't fight for Creole, better not day. Fula don't fight for Fula, better not day. So Sierra Leoneans, is it not time that we come back to the drawing board and see where we go wrong? Why make it day where day and accept people them? What get the idea? What get the tenacity? What gets everything for build a better Sierra Leone for all, not just for in tribal men. Like oh Yegi, what in all Lancashire call? Tell we. You buy that idea? No. Not buy that idea. Na chaotic idea. Na backward idea. Na all full man like a all Lancashire call. One a half Chris man. Una look at the man big like Bandawa. One more time man big. Anybody were oversized like a this all Lancashire call. Na sick man. This man is sick on the head. When I tell somebody sick on the head, which means in brain is sock circuits. All Lancashire call not think proper. All Lancashire call na disabled man. The man na obese. He over big. Once he also not get draw size, he not get close size, he not get nothing, he not get size. Even in brain, he not think properly. For let all Lancashire got snap, they compare say what he be chairman, now also call they employ. So what the Fulaman them? They for support Cherry Coco. So what the Fulaman them support Cherry Coco? Today the Fula people them that they get the biggest position as alone. They don't take so that for support Cherry Coco so that we gonna become strangers, we gonna become stepchildren of our young country where all Lancashire call and not say you sick. And as you sick, I get medicine for you. All Lancashire call and not say who say it's not so yonder. You the kakapa yourself and peace by yourself. You the stink. Because as you speak, you stink. As you talk, even looking at you, look disgusting. You just stink. All Lancashire call. Everything that you do stinks. You're disgusting. You not talk anything sense. When a division and tribalism, you try for preach. Because you are wicked and greedy. They sell people that learn our talo. People that know say what they talk. I am not accusing this big man, big fool, this Dan Dogo, what they call all Lancashire call. They say people that learn what salu, and that's making all the man that come on a power. Because this is the only system that go able to survive. They don't go able to survive under a normal and a good system. They go only survive under the crooked system like all Lancashire call. But I get promise for you, all Lancashire call. You go pay for everything. All your words, you go pick them back. Sierra Leoneans, like I said, yesterday I talked to my Creole brothers and sisters. You know, there is a relationship between the Creoles and Limbers and Lockers. Don't tell me it's a lie. You know, the Creoles, now people them won't let people that were humble. If you will look, na Salon, we constitution, and not talk about fullers. It talk about migrants, and fullers are migrants. All right? The fullers are migrants. The mandingos are migrants. The Sosos are migrants. The major tribes in Sierra Leone, you talk about the Mendes, you talk about the Limbas, you talk about the Bond, the Shabros, you talk about the Lockers, you talk about the Creoles, so on and so forth. Even the Krankos, parts of the Krankos come from Guinea. Let we know this, Sierra Leoneans. But because of past leaders not able to explain that, then take the constitution today, then take and then put it under the carpet. I not feel say any school picking day from the 70s, not like a week, okay, I do civic education at school, but I don't know when it was taken off from the syllabus, but I know I do civic education. And that's maybe the land for the district there where they sing. Bo bant moyamba pujum, bot moyamba, bo bant moyamba pujum, bont moy Tongolele bombale koina duku potloko kambia. Kaila o keni makono. So that's all with the land, but the district they all get in Sierra Leone. Would they put them into, I mean, that was the time where very street, you want to go to school in the afternoon. Now they teach civic education. Would they learn about the different district them? Would they put them in a song? But I believe say people that now will come after me, they don't get that privilege. They're not able to learn them. If you ask some people that they may show you what in the from the late 80s, kind of 90s, they're not sabi. They don't even know this song what they sing. Bo bont moyamba pujang, bont moya chonkolili kanima koina chonkolili bombali koina dugu potloko kambia. That is the northern provinces. Bo bont moyamba na south. Kailahu kenima kono. That's at the east. But today there's quite a lot of the underwear come after me. They're not sabi all this, and that's we need to go back. We need to go back at the drawing line and tell people then. And when they read the history of Sierra Leone, they tell you about how the Creoles them come, the rights what they get, especially in the Freetown municipality. Without they see not to them, Biobare, Mendebare, Lokobare, all these things. The only place they can able stand and be proud of Sierra Leone, na Freetown. So they will get the Davis and they are Creoles. They've been dislodged. Julius Madabio and Mendeman, a foolish, useless, and nasty dog called himself president. He got broke their house, who said don't live for over how many years without even telling them. We know another Creole man, when they got broke in us, the man in England, they got broke in us na Godrich. They said, I was able to say that I didn't get some. We know a lot of countless Creoles, but today I want to talk to the Creole them. We not behave like we say we not made speaking them. Do you beg? When they come back home, Sierra Leone is your home. Freetown is your home. It's your colony. When I come back and stand up and take back what belongs to you, do not shy away. Don't get intimidated. When you people be there in power, when I be there in the administration, things will much, much more better. We have to be proud that we make things better for Sierra Leone. This is why the countryman then come. Then the guy when come out of the offices. The countryman then come. They stand up against Una. They don't want for yield to that. And they call the Creole then today. We not stop for making hypocrites. We not stand up. Now we all get salad. They say, come on, we not pull parebu say, kakana drink kakana grass field. You can't hear today. Not because you're not Creole. You're not Ritoni. They're not going to take you as breaches. You are still second class in England. You are still second class anywhere. The only place they call home as a Creole where you're going to be proud, not Freetown, Sierra Leone. That is your colony. Would they beg you not today? We not get rights. We not there with constitution. Fulama not there with constitution. Fulama not there with constitution. Why foolers for come today and take over? They will not get the country, will not get freedom. Fulama they can't take una, dislodge una. It is time for take back what belongs to you. Now that make this morning. I tell una say, I'm not going to play audio again without bringing up Reggie Cole in materials, without playing Reggie Cole in audio. Because with Reggie Cole in audio, I want to make it reach down to the villages. I want to make it reach to every meaningful Sierra Leonean. And Reggie Cole in audio, I want to make it reach now every village. I'll make it reach up to the mountains. Then it don't come to the slums. It don't come to the valleys. Let everybody get them and not say this golden voice, this descending voice is a voice what they send for come and revive people them what feel say all is done. Reggie Cole na a successful individual. What they do in your private business, what you don't need government for approval if you want to do anything. Any investor in one of the world, what he want like invest in Sierra Leone, if peace day, we stand for electoral justice and we allow for make electoral justice win. And electoral justice not go win if you mama order in a village, you order in a party office, you slave queen with the hang bag, you order in a tower base. If we all not come together and stand and fight for electoral justice and join Dr. Samura Kamara, you not go ever get peace. Reggie Cole not go able for bring investors. Reggie Cole not go able, you not go able know that Reggie Cole. You not go able know what's in the plan where it gets. You not go able know. You go just hear the voice of Reggie Cole. You hear the voice of Ibrahim Fauna. You hear the voice of Lioness. You hear the voice of Cashbox. You hear the voice of Hotmail. You not go ever be opportune for able see we and know what we plan for this country. And that's make and they make sure say them people here will bring them calm. I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to make message without replaying Reggie Cole in audio so it go reach any side in Sierra Leone. Because we want a better Sierra Leone. We want a new Sierra Leone. We want a Sierra Leone for all. Not a Sierra Leone for few. Not a Sierra Leone for politically connected people. Not a Sierra Leone for the elite, but a Sierra Leone for every Sierra Leonean. Now listen to what Reggie Cole get for tell me about what they go on at Sierra Leone now. What they don't bury in the ammunition, what don't surround we, what man that be don't bury with him and their brothers them. When you see that they make much so say they don't go give power, then go there for 20 years. Because they know what they do in 2023 for take power now we hand, kill who borders them, adopt some them, go put them at Benghazi, kill them all, put mass graves. They are ready again for 2028. If we not snap with Dr. Samura Kamara for fight for electoral justice, what the APC and the SLPP, they all don't come together for destroy this country today because of what in them they get. Today, what him and Dabio do? Then they are telling out to go on inside the army, no so. They don't disarm all northern of them. They don't retire all northern of them. The 1999 Kamajo, then Kamajoya, that they all then don't promote to lieutenants. Now they all then don't promote to captain. Then Kamajoya, then they can train other Kamajo them. 3 months, get them gone. What did they do? Then get strategic areas like all that cockery. They don't surround and they don't bear ammunition. They don't bear ammunition. Then they go and bury Namakeni, all side, all barracks, every area. They don't go and bury ammunition because Manda be on one for hand over Safu. Manda be one like men boy them feds. Now all like men then get gone. All like men they soldier and get gone. All like men they soldier and get ammunition. All the other soldier man then today they don't get there, so they don't put them under house arrest. Let us pay attention. Una listen to what in Reggie Cole they tell una. Let we go.
Good evening, my Sierra Leonean friends and family, brothers and sisters in Freetown, Bo, McKinney, Kenema, Kailau, and every corner of our beloved land. This is the Master Dream Builder. Today is Saturday, 19th of July, 2025. First and foremost, we want to thank God Almighty for hearing my voice. I want to thank God for waking me up this morning. Nothing is promised to any one of us. And thank God for the fire in our bellies and the clarity in our minds. But before I go further, I'll let you picture a bandstand. You know, like when we get at Victoria Park. I want you to picture this bandstand. They put Lioness of the North Day, otherwise known as Dolly, Puchandi. Lay clap for her for me first. Because what Dolly do yesterday is not common in our society. And this is the problem. Dolly yesterday did something where they teach me in an Amway when I was a 21-year-old kid. And that is, when you is something will lift your spirit, you do two things. You share it. But not only do you share it. Good evening, yes, promise to any one of us. And thank God for the fire in our bellies and the clarity. Now in Lioness teach una na the community. So instead of pulling down, Lioness is pointing the torch on other people's messages, including Ibrahim, Cashbox, and so on and so forth. Lioness, you keep your cylinders fired up, babe. You keep them cylinders. You are V8. You get V6 engine with silent. You get 4-cylinder where they make noise. V6 silent. The V8 and the growl. But say knock up on the V12. I want to thank you. Thank you very much. I know that it take a lot of time for you to be dissect, stop, and dissect and stop. Now, I hear your message again today, Lioness. You know, I'm going to talk to somebody, very, very privileged person. We care about Sierra Leone. And it will remain nameless for security reasons. And he told me, say, hey, Lioness, in audio about you. I say, yes, but not the point. This person went in for tell me about what's happening at Salon right now. Cockrell, all the areas and they don't bury ammunitions they under. Not to AK-47 demo, RPGs and stuff like that. These two 22-year unemployed idlers, council flat living, they have no purpose in life. I can tell you that Madabio anyway get no purpose in their life. Them purpose, they are Satan's own picking. They don't fill Cockrell up with ammunitions. Yes.
Now make a all and the Sierra Leoneans. I know at the beginning of the audio of Mr. Reggie Cole, he appreciates what he do with the materials. And I also appreciate for acknowledging that you appreciate what he do. Well, that's not what I want let Salon people that know. Who say he praise me. I just want who say he don't reach about the ammunition when they don't bury in a cockwe. That not the side I want Makuna go understand. For say he is not making this up. These are people of integrity. They will not come out here for cancel things, all for the sake of saying them. But they are real. And we want to let every Sierra Leonean, what they around that area, that Cockrell area, Lumley, Kissy Road, when are they in danger, when are listening to Reggie Cole in audio. We are warning for security. Julius Manda be on one for God Safu. When they ask me if electoral justice is real. Of course, electoral justice is real. Of course, Samura Kamara is determined to uproot Julius Mandabio. Of course, Samura Kamara is determined for tell the APC executives what sell them to Mandabio for say, I'm not going to agree. I go stand. And we Sierra Leoneans them will stand by Samura Kamara for stand for fight for electoral justice. We're not giving up. We are not going to surrender. The enemies will surrender to us. But once Makuna go listen, we want Makuna listen. For make Una know that Mandabio not get any good plan. One for tell una say electoral justice is alive. That Samura Kamara, he's not shaking. Samura Kamara gets a renewed energy for fight and restore democracy. Samura Kamara ready for fight for the vote of June 24, 2023. What in believe and challenge Mandabio say na in win. If Mandabio believe say na in win, make it come. Samura Kamara don't draw the line. But Julius Mandabio and Mama Kanayo Kone refuse today to produce the results. And we're going to force them. We, the people of Sierra Leone, let we force Julius Mandabio, let force Mama Kanayo Kone, make it produce. If they will not get one in this country, Mandabio ready for war. We are them. All them campaign, they go and campaign, they are saying to 10 years again, no, now 20 years. So Sierra Leoneans, let we continue for listening to Mr. Reggie Cole. Now the main message is, where I want Mokuna pay attention to. The main message where I pick inside audio, where I want for make every Sierra Leonean go know. Any say there in a salon, every corner, north, east, southwest, no say Julius Mandabio, they prepare for bring war back in a salon. Are we prepare for that? Or we all go join Samura Kamara for let we fight for electoral justice? Let we listen.
Don't you call Kilomo at the town of number where they feature area. Me not supposed to call they say I sweat all kinds of thing. But at the time now where they feature area, then don't put the ammunition, don't bury them. Drugs don't bury inside the country as well. You get 44 minerals. You get 7 rivers. You get the Atlantic Ocean and all the good below the Atlantic Ocean. Now drug business and ammunition business. Sierra Leone don't turn to a narco state. Sierra Leoneans, una wake up. Una wake up. This is a very dangerous situation where they pursue. And it's by Koroma. Owen? Come here now. How you put rip on this mess? Wait till you and this bubble get. Where you put down at this power for can destroy with life.
Make a hole, Mr. Reggie Cole Naya. This is the $1 million question should be asking Julius Mandabio and Ernest by Koroma. The man who will give power for 10 years. The man who will entrust Sierra Leone. The APC believe in Ernest Koroma. They worship Ernest Koroma. Them men they lose their lapa predam for Ernest Koroma they waka. But will not ever know what's in there between Ernest Koroma and Julius Mandabio. Even after what Chijan Kaba, one in the father of the rebel them. What tell Ernest Koroma said Julius Mandabio cannot be trusted. People there will like a Victor Foe. What tell Julius Mandabio says, stay away from this boy. People that like a Kande Bangura will advise Ernest Koroma say, stay away from Julius Mandabio. All what Ernest Koroma can do is sack all their individual them day. He turn them to enemies. But he continue for there with Mandabio. Ernest Koroma they pay Mandabio for months. Ernest Koroma they feed Mandabio. And as Koroma, they make sure say, he don't go ever do anything in Sierra Leone without inviting Julius Mandabio. We all know the SLPP make delegation for go to Ernest Koroma say, this man, then we don't put law. Now the constitution say, anybody who don't involve Panku, we know they defend Ernest Koroma. We know they say Ernest Koroma one piece. We constitution what Ernest Koroma take, he put on in pockets. And as Koroma take the constitution today, it turned into EO by bringing Julius Mandabio for we. What we young constitution, Pakaba don't talk and say, anybody, the TRC, it talks say, anybody who don't involved in war. People like Ali Kabadem, they're not forever involved in politics. After 50 years, where Ernest Koroma can have power? What they're not able to give a chance. Ernest Koroma make sure say, he left this country under Mandabio, what they say na a dangerous politician. And as Koroma make sure say, he empower Mandabio. And as Koroma make sure say, he make Mandabio comfortable. Take power when the people of Salon don't vote. Don't vote for the leader. 2018. Sierra Leoneans then go and vote for Samura Kamara. But as Koroma say, this power, not to me get him. And Samura Kamara, I not ever pick her for let be president. So over my dead body, and they give this power to Mandabio. But now, Mr. Reggie called the ask Ernest Koroma. What's in there between you and Mandabio? that you look Sierra Leone, you hand them over to a dangerous man, to a viper, a killer, a useless bastard, a man will not get no feeling, a man will not think. He not think with his head, he don't think with his dick. Today, he don't destroy Wikonski. What's in there between you and Eskoroma, you and Mandabio, for destroy this Konski today? Let me continue for listening to Mr. Reggie Cole.
Because one way or the other, we're all affected. By now, Shangri-La and Alumni, and forget me a son they own, and forget me farm they organize because of the bubble. Where you can't put in a power, I pull on this business. I wasted my money. Honest. I'm sorry, bro. Bebo, Koto, what do we do when you do this? What do we do when you do this? Then I see somebody send me Yvonne Akisoa in video. They hold on to Fatima. Yvonne, I'll tell you something. And you know what? When Sylvia blinded, then they on a separate conversation. When in the cost you, I was angry. But you know, I take all that anger back. Because if you are a principal person, if you are full of principles, you will never associate yourself with Fatima. Not in that manner. You will do your duty as a mayor, don't get me wrong. But not in that jovial manner. You don't have principles. Una the people who they let down our tribe, when they let down our society. You ought to know better. You're a self-sufficient woman for you left England. You ought to know better. You can refute those invitations. You can be cordial, but yet stand on your principles. He makes the ride difficult for us. Now let me talk to the Creole people. Lioness today, a message today, this Saturday. He spent 3/4 of a message call for Creole de on account to the rescue. Una de asabuna, una no se misabuna, una de la high society in America. Someday also, someday say that they hide. My friends, with a lose on both sides, with a loss at the West, with a loss at Sierra Leone. The Bible says anybody that doesn't leave an inheritance for his children's children is worse than an infidel. Now, I don't know what an infidel be, but I know say me no one be one. Now, he make me count on this stage, at this time, in this hour, for talk, what you make for talk to the Sierra Leonean people. Today, our message, anybody will all 30 and below, 30 and below, 30 to 6 months old. Now, you this message there for. At the camp, but let we go inside the seas again. This one, here, I don't, every time this man don't talk, now I don't tell now. From when we can this scene, every time this man talk, now I don't tell now. But when I hear from which man, because I don't know that they worship. No problem that one day. Which number now? Let we go inside.
And finally, the institutions. Nicholas doesn't even call them bad guys. He said they're not wicked. They're just efficient. Because what they're doing is economic warfare. And they were designed explicitly to protect the interests of the global rich. The IMF ensures that countries keep producing what the West needs. It creates permanent balance of payment problems and then uses those crises to push privatization, deregulation, and austerity. He even points out the irony. Countries that never took IMF loans are doing fine. Countries that do take IMF loans, well, they stay in crisis forever. And it's by design. Nicholas then connects the dots to food, and it's chilling. He explains how colonization destroyed Africa's food self-sufficiency and how the World Bank continued that strategy, forcing governments to eliminate subsidies for farmers.
Now make a all Mr. Reggie Cole Naya. I want break them down to the Mamiodena village. I want explain to me brother why they understand what this woman they talk. What is they try for explain about the situation Wusa will fend with self. Wusa we governments them. They come, they tell you about IMF loan. They can't tell we say, hey, they don't give a loan today, almost million. IMF don't give we. Hey, the World Bank can't give we. Now listen, Sierra Leoneans. What is this woman they try for talk? The IMF and the World Bank, they continue to give loan. So we governments them for continue for keep we in poverty. Them money what they say they don't give Mandabio. Mandabio they spend at the country. All them governments, even Anes Koroma, then they take and build empires for themselves, build empires for them picking them, while we they continue for pay. And how we they pay them loan here? Me people them. See there where Anes Koroma come, it meets petrol almost 4,000. It put on to 6,000 because the IMF and the World Bank what they give and loan. That they tell and say for now you go able to pay this debt, you get for increased price per commodities. And when you don't add price per petrol, it affects that mommy what they plant like a pete. It affect that mommy what they be in Kailan, what they make farming. Because na transport you get for transport them till the day. From bring them come inside Kailan town or transport them from Kailan for bring kind of free town, let get more price. So if petrol don't go up, so which means you not go able for transport you produce for Briancam, who say go able make money. You get for auction and there and also roti, you throw them. Then you remain in poverty. Your problem still not solved. What are they cause this? Now the IMF and the World Bank. So what we they glad you would they celebrate? Say they don't give you money, we not see the money, but you they pay the debts. You will not eat them, then you they pay the debts. So now that's make today. We they make sure you not understand. Say the IMF, the World Bank, privatization not good for Africa. Now make we poor. Today we see how man that be come. We they say they don't give money, they don't give loan, they don't give loan. But before they give the loan to Mandabio, Mandabio can immediately 200,000. So Mandabio take rest today, don't go to 1 million. If you don't put out to 1 million, you're not going to pay for the loan why IMF don't give. And that loan day, you not spend the money in the country. Now in the eat out Fatima Bio, then they enjoy. In the fly with private jets, in Peking that they enjoy. They you picking them. You don't go Brookstone, Nakwari, you don't go, you picking they take kush, take drugs because of poverty. Now that's this white man they talk. The white man will believe, say and therefore talk to we. Now this and the tell will say, we, now because we fool, so we'll take advantage. Now we could get people like a Reggie Cole. We get people like a me. People that like a APC Wuri. People that today like Master Salom. People that today like the patriotic. People that today like a true love. People that today like a Yayo. People that today like the loyalists. They all come together. Come for fights. For now we get electoral justice. So that we will get economic freedom in our country. So that we will get people them who will able to come and pay the debts like our Burkina Faso don't pay debts. Say we don't want debts again. We they work. Salon rich. We get over 44 minerals. Now that this woman they talk say we go remain. They don't want to produce we own them. Because even when you don't plant rice, you're not able to transport them for brand kind of freedom. Transport don't dare. So you get for Sudan and you eat. Why you eat where it's how you throw away? The water season come, you begin cry. You begin look for wetmares. The wetmares don't dare. Now that's Reggie Cole one making no. Say all them thing and day we get the solution. The solution that you hand. For that you not allow that politician use you. The solution that you hand. For that you support somebody will go able to make your life better. Not because somebody like a tribal man. Go vote. Because like all that man don't talk about me now. Say this Kenima. Una know so in left pound. They want to suffer in poverty. You not able to help una. Now use it, they use una. Listen to Reggie Cole. I want this message. Go reach na Kenima, reach na Bo, reach na Tongo, reach na Kailan. Who say una people in the left pound today. Text the poverty. You not left una. Una listen to people them. What get feelings for humanity. Let me continue.
In grain storage. Why? Because if you can't feed yourself, you are controllable.
That's it.
He brings.
It is true. Igbo, it is common. What he make if he say the APC, the all political thinker? What he make if he say the APC executive, the all media one, educated boys they won't get what they get very they get sense, they able to do things, but they all them because they cannot produce nothing. They all them because they are poor. They all them because they are vulnerable. Now they provide for them. Now they feed them. As long as you cannot do anything for yourself, you are vulnerable. You are an handicap. So therefore, you can be easily used. This is why our youth, and they encourage you not today say, let us stand for electoral justice. When I go give we economic freedom. Let me continue.
Of the Malawi famine, where the finance minister later admitted the World Bank required us to destroy our grain surplus, and people died. Now he reminds us that in the 1970s, the U.S. Senate said explicitly that Latin America must not be allowed to feed itself, and use the IMF and World Bank to make sure of it. That is policy weaponized. That is policy weaponized.
Now make a all against Sierra Leoneans. Now which politician for 64 years don't ever make you know this? What did you call they make you know so today? Which politician at Sierra Leone for 64 years old get independent? Well, the rotting inside poverty. Whatever can explain to you what he mean by IMF, what he mean by World Bank. Then they tell you make you know say, they don't give me money, but they give me all their money here. Poverty, nothing not change. You know don't do for let no say. Then people are not selling the sell we. Then they enjoy with them picking them. What they want, what an escort want go hospital. And they fly can at Germany. What mean Kali Masare? Why don't sick? What the team Monaghan? They're not flying going to India. Why you sick? If they die, they say that which man don't kill you. Today, now I need to don't die so from drugs. From all them things that they don't have to go and take. Frustrated people then. Una pay attention, Sierra Leoneans. Let us listen to Reggie Cole.
And the final punch, the World Trade Organization's agriculture agreement. Here's the kicker. The WTO's agreement on agriculture says, if a country doesn't subsidize food production, it can start. But if a country already does, it can keep going. So guess who benefits? The US and Europe, which already pour billions into farm subsidies.
So
and guess who gets blocked? Africa, Latin America, and every country that was forced by the IMF to eliminate food subsidies in the 1980s and 90s. This isn't just unfair.
Now we know when the TB don't begin singing at Sierra Leone. The last 5 years, Ernest Koroma refused. They not give IMF money. The World Bank not give money again. Because Ernest Koroma don't see now say, this year pass mark. If I say I go take off subsidy. Remember what the APC be then a power? Ernest Koroma they subsidize for rice. Ernest Koroma they subsidize for school. Ernest Koroma they subsidize for fuel. Plenty thing. What we see the price be there that way day. Ernest Koroma be they subsidize. What did that mean? Ernest Koroma refused for listening to the IMF and listening to the World Bank. Say, me people don't go die if we continue for increased prices. If we continue for increased tax on businesses, the people don't go die. What man that be come? They use that for campaign. They will believe man that be like for say. Now because Ernest Koroma not be like this country. But if you listen to what in Reggie called the tell we, the IMF and World Bank, they are designed for we remain in poverty, and we remain for die with diseases, we remain for die with hunger, we remain for kill we self, we remain for blame we self. And Julius Mandabio, because he wants to stay in power, he dey listen to the IMF, he dey listen to World Bank. Julius Mandabio come, he can't put prices all skyrocketed. Today you the cry say rest now 1 million. Now IMF now say Mandabio Adam. Today they created them for fuel. From 6,000, you don't go to 30,000. Now the World Bank and IMF. Now they say for Adam, the white man they want to cry for. The international community won't believe them. Now they kill we today. So Sierra Leoneans, let us grab and fetch the international community. Let us grab and tell the EU say, let them pull Mandabio Komoyanda. If they not pull Mandabio, will destroy Salone. Because it is better to die for something than live for nothing. It is better. Let us stand up against our politicians then. What they sell we to the white man then. Let we continue for listening.
It's rigged. Africa is not just struggling to develop, it's being systematically prevented from doing so.
Yes.
And the global institutions meant to help are often the very tools being used to keep it down. Now, Nicholas wraps it all up with a brutal truth. We're all complicit. We love our cheap bananas, our low prices, our high standards of living, built on someone else's struggle. Yes. And if Africa were to change this system, most of us, knowingly or not, would resist it.
We have lots of examples in the WTO to really stop Africa industrializing. This is the crucial thing. We can
make a Holland. And this is why we call on His Excellency, the President Dr. Martin Wilson Samura Kamara, for tell the international community that my people are impatient. My people has waited for so long. We need answers. When are they going to remove the bastard Pekin? When are they going to remove this bastard? When are they going to remove him when he is serving their interests? That's what we are calling. When are they going to remove this bastard Pekin called Julius Mandabio? When are they going to remove this bastard Pekin them? When they still continue to give appointments? When are they going to remove this bastard Pekin, one of the puppets that they use for destroy Sierra Leone? That's what we are calling. Sierra Leoneans, we not call Dr. Samura Kamara because we not believe in him. We not call Dr. Samura Kamara because we want to come up behind him. We know they call on Dr. Samura Kamara because we want to come up behind him. We know they call on Dr. Samura Kamara because we not believe in him. We believe in Dr. Samura Kamara. We stand with Dr. Samura Kamara. We stand for electoral justice. And we strongly believe say Dr. Samura Kamara win this election. But this same white man, this same international community, because Julius Mandabio they serve their interests. Because Julius Mandabio now right in front of them, Mandabio they kill. Right in front of them, Mandabio they do all kind of bad things. They don't collect money from them. They don't see improvements. Then they see nothing. The same international community. Then they back in Sierra Leone. They see how people they die. How many beggars they in the streets. Now that make who they call. Now Papa, tell them say you picking and they cry. Tell them say you picking and don't tire. Tell them say we need Mandabio for fuck off. Tell them say we need Mandabio like come out today. We tell them say we need Mandabio like come out today. Tell them. Now listen.
not allow them to produce manufacturers. It's not difficult. Trust me, it's not difficult. We need nationalist governments. We need them committed to industrialization, and it won't take them a decade to move out from where they are.
Yes.
This is the fundamental point. It's not difficult.
When I know so, what you call the tell una say, it gets the duffel baskets. What be to say, it not get for take 1 minute for build a better Sierra Leone. If we take the right steps, if we follow the right people. What you call the tell una today? Now in this way, it's man they talk. Say if only Sierra Leoneans would think and realize now for say them people here, they are there for we. We don't need IMF. We don't need World Bank. We get 44 minerals. We can come out of this poverty. We can able build houses. We can able avoid palm body. We can able for break the slums. Like what in the happen in Namibia. Now woman then Namibia so. When I say the woman in Namibia, what that woman don't snap. Free education. They build houses. All the slums, they don't disappear. They don't grab the white man then. What are we waiting? Reggie Cole, they call. Abraham Fauna, they call. Casbox, they call. Man, they call. Lioness, they call. Babatov, they call. APC Maleka, they call. Master Salon, they call. What he said, they call. APC Maleka, they call. All man they call you today. Electoral justice they call you. Now all electoral justice for let we remove Mandabio. And electoral justice not gonna succeed. If we as Sierra Leoneans, we continue for listening to the Halaki APC, we continue for listening to the Basta Pikine, Richard Conte them, Kelfara Mana them, by another court by Mahmoud, because by Mahmoud na Basta Pikina puppets. By Mahmoud na Tifman, another Contam. And then Macaulay, what call himself lawyer, JFK, what call himself lawyer, until them bastard picking them day. We avoid them, we'll stop for listening to them bastard picking here, and we'll listen to people them. We'll get a good plan for this country. We'll go die in poverty. They're not going to be free. Richard Conte not going to change. They're all not going to native man them. They're all not puppets them. We'll not continue for listening to Reggie Cole.
But this next round of the WTO is designed to block that. If we had time, I would go through all the different things that they're trying to put into place to block anyone else getting on top of the ladder. You've read this book of Hajun Chang, Kicking Away the Ladder. You see, when we become rich, we make sure the others can't climb up the ladder and join us. Okay, and this is what this next Doha round is about. It's to make sure, especially sub-Saharan African countries, do not escape. Since I have about 3 minutes left, I'm going to go to this economic ideology thing, because this is important for academics. You see, we teach, in many cases, garbage. And it doesn't hurt anyone, a lot of this garbage. You know, it's just blah, 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 blah. And we don't...
You see? Now lecturer and they talk so. He say all of them they teach na cabbage, na rubbish. And indeed, Abbas Mundu go na Cambridge University, it thief pass all man as alone. Abbas Mundu will get PhD from Cambridge University. Wanna show me what Abbas Mundu ever do na Sierra Leone? Now for thief and destroy the country. And you not get shame. As I talk now today, you go on social media, Abbas Mundu at the age, they all with the balls in the day. You don't get shame with all in PhD. In great gap, beginning go grow tomorrow for see Abbas Mundu with all in PhD. In nakedness. Today we see David Francis, what's a professor, come on England. He don't go thief. $1.5 million. He thief and the first money where he thief. David Francis. So all what this man they try for church. He say with a lecture cabbage. We don't want university. We don't want again. We don't want doctor, PhD, native man them. All the one that want the points along today. And the one that will get PhD and doctor. Dr. Richard Conte, Dr. Kelfara Mara, Dr. this, Dr. that. All native man them. Let us not listen. Let us not fall for them. Let us listen to Reggie Cole.
I don't know what we have learned, but
1,000. When I'm the run me old business, if me not get 2 million on me bank, ask Emerson, are they confused? If I don't get 2 million pounds inside the bank, well, I don't pay all man down. Me they at. Salona only $400,000 breathing space they get. God. But the other two Dr. Nicholas talk about, he talk about the education. I don't tell about them PhD and MBA there. He said, we teach them nonsense. Then una make that a requirement of una government selection or civil service selection. You must have an MBA, you must have a PhD. It's crap. I am so thankful that I responded to the likes of Dexter, truck driver. They earn $65 a week, turn multi-billionaire. Now me teacher. Fred Hartice, a humble teacher, by the time all 27, he don't retire. By the time 29, buy a 10,000 square foot home in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, paid cash for it. These are my teachers. They gave us an alternative view to life. Otherwise, I would easily have been a prisoner of this stale colonial education system. Where una still put on a curriculum ban. Una crazy. This the man they tell you, see, this we teach them this crap. Then we give them a certificate to go away and go damage the country.
Yes.
If you can't feed yourself, you cannot free yourself.
That's it.
Yeah, the woman talk about in the 70s in Ayeta. The US Senate literally said Latin America must not be allowed to feed itself.
Yes.
And they use IMF and World Bank to destroy local agriculture. They're doing the same to Africa, and we're letting them. EBK, you are part of the problem right now, my brother. What you make mad up, you don't do so. It's not right, EBK.
Yes.
You need a lot of repentance, my brother. I'm saying it with respect and love. You need to ask God for forgiveness, because what you done here is absolutely wrong. WTO, World Trade Organization, let's rich nations like the US and Europe continue to subsidize their own farmers. But then where we give our own farmers them, they say slash your budget. You're doing market distortion.
Yes.
You kill our subsidies.
Yes.
And make us import what we can grow ourselves.
Yes.
They industrialized, then kick away the ladder. Now they tell us to climb air and then suck air. And you know what hurts the most? Then blame us.
Yes.
Me, my case is all a racial undertone, the whole thing. And I intend to pull that in a court. And they're not ready for that. Because it's all there. So Unanawala will survive and thrive in the West. Then Unanawala will survive and thrive in our own country. Then you call us corrupt. They say we're poor, we're stupid. But who set the system? But I want to go back to the Christians, because I don't ever read the Quran yet. It says there, go and dominate. Multiply and dominate. So what's happening? Zion Church, Sacred Heart Cathedral, Buxton Church. Whose Bible una they read? One of the let people that continue for dominate una. Who created this aid trap? Who exported corruption with briefcases full of money and fake consultants? I hate consultants. I used to pay them £9,000 a month for 4 days a month worth of work. They're crap. Nobody no go understand your business more than yourself. Don't take consultants out unless they're proven. But let me be clear. Corruption exists. But poverty is not a moral failure. It's a manufactured condition. And una need people that we understand what's in the inside this game, the rules of the game. A 22-year unemployed, boss 12 user, cancel flat living, idler does not understand this game. And you can't tell me say you're not Mendy. You can't tell me say you're not SLPP. They screw in your rear end without a condom on. The doctrine of comparative advantage. Where other guy? I don't call his name because I don't have no fights. Go argue with me on television why we should not do farming. The man can't tell you say a lie. It says Africa should just keep exporting raw materials and importing everything that we need, like we've done for approving. We give our own farmers them. They say slash your budget. You're doing market distortion. You kill our subsidies and make us import what we can grow ourselves. They industrialized, then kick away the ladder. Now they tell us to climb air and then suck air. And you know what hurts the most? Then blame us. Me, my case is all a racial undertone, the whole thing.
Yes.
And I intend to pull that in a court. And they're not ready for that. Because it's all there. So Unanawala will survive and thrive in the West. Then Unanawala will survive and thrive in our own country.
Yes.
Then you call us corrupt.
Yes.
They say we're poor, we're stupid. But who set the system?
Yes.
But I want to go back to the Christians, because I don't ever read the Quran yet.
It's very important that we know.
It says there, go and dominate. Multiply and dominate. So what's happening? Zion Church, Sacred Heart Cathedral, Buxton Church. Whose Bible una they read? One of the let people that continue for dominate una. Who created this aid trap? Who exported corruption with briefcases full of money and fake consultants? I hate consultants. I used to pay them £9,000 a month for 4 days a month worth of work. They're crap. Nobody not gonna understand your business more than yourself. Don't take consultants out unless they're proven. But let me be clear. Corruption exists. But poverty is not a moral failure. It's a manufactured condition.
Yes.
And una need people that will understand what's inside this game, the rules of the game. A 22-year unemployed, but 12 user, cancel flat living, idler does not understand this game. Then they use them for sell una country.
Yes.
And you can't tell me say you're not Mendy. You can't tell me say you're not SLPP. They screw in your rear end without a condom on. The doctrine of comparative advantage. Where other guy, another call his name because I don't have no fights. Go argue with me on television why we should not do farming. The man can't tell you saying a lie. It says Africa should just keep exporting raw materials and importing everything that we need, like we've done for 1,000 years. And somehow, some way, by magic, we'll become rich because God loves us. I'll tell you something. God loves the man that tills his fields. If raw materials make you rich, Salona go down past Dubai by now.
Yes.
Comparative advantage is a colonialism with a calculator. When I went in Nigeria and solid minister say, we seek to build a future where Africa's natural wealth is no longer statistics in someone else's report.
Yes.
I hope you deliver, you prat. I hope you deliver. When I can just talk, when I'm not able to do nothing. I don't understand how stupid we can get. To lose our culture, to lose our kids. For what? To people that don't even want to see us rise. I've been saying these things to you all this time. This is the future. Not exporting raw gold, but processing into jewelry and electronics at home. Yep. Not exporting cocoa, but making chocolate right there in Africa.
Yep.
No, don't let them measure we nation by what it owes, but let them measure it by what we owe, what we own. Now, as I can wrap up on this message, I want to talk to you now. Una gather underneath the tree. Attire base, una gather. College, FBC, Milton Magai, una gather. All the other college them, Unimac, una gather. Okay, Slay Queen them, we they can't pick up on a handbag right now for Kango, Rari, una gather. If you're under 30 years old, I get news for you. I get news for you today. If you're under 30 years old, I want to tell you your future. If you support the people that inside APC and SLPP now, you have lived a wasted life. You get another 40 years, as God said, 70. Lord, assume you get that luck day. You get that opportunity day. You get another 40 years of hardship and slavery.
Yes.
Until you wake up, you the youth with energy, with vitality, with the future in front of you, until you wake up and do something about these two parties. And I'm not talking about the names, the people within them. Until you wake up, you were born for nothing. I'm telling you that now. Because by the time you can at the West, who's at the West to go right now? You can't turn slave. And if you stay home, you're a slave. Until you get up and stand up and do what Bob Marley say. If you don't do that, you were born to live a life of slavery. You're a slave. Yes, now me they say. And they say I'm very, very slowly. Let you understand. You understand me? If we not produce what we eat, if we not process what we mind, if we not ban privatization in every sector where it belongs to the public, if we not create a national investment fund and build a new economy, your life, if you're 30 years underneath, was just a waste. Enjoy your kush, enjoy your Tuta Pack, and slay queen, enjoy how many men you want in a day, because your life is not going to amount to nothing, because we don't tire for talk. When I say we don't tire for talk, we don't tire with the talk, we don't take action. We do something about your future. Now, me, do something about your future. If me they get this kind of teacher, they go school. Well, first of me, I did class 2, I started Pasha Kimotoka, Namakeni. Based on normal they in a dinner table. If me that they eat this every day, I sweat all kinds and they kill we all. We cannot take advantage. The West is taking advantage of you and my brother them. Like when they sell we to slavery, are doing it in tandem. That means say jointly together with them. And you sit down there, you want to tell me say you come out Kamakwe, you want to tell me say you come out Bo, you dip a sufferness. Your brother they sell you, your sister they sell you. So with this in mind, I just want to say, inside me duffel bag, the formula there for Hill Salon, and I don't corroborate. What's that the word said? The word escaped me. I don't bring the evidence to una say, which are the tell una, and so I like which my business, which are the tell una, the family, production, and the banishment of privatization. These 3 are your keys. Check your economic books. Go flush on a toilet. Because it's going to tell you, this is the way forward. The family, production, industrialization, and the banishment of all privatization. The man talker. He said, the country will change within a decade. And to me, the can't talk say, I'm going to be within 10 years, and then they believe. Well, I believe you, it's man, no, because they worship them. Within a decade, Salon don't turn paradise.
Amen.
So with that, corroborate is the word I was looking for. It escaped me. Corroborate. That means say you don't get a supporting evidence. Corroborate. Right. So, with that in mind, I want to tell you the 3 words. What's the 3 words, Lembo? Repeat up. Entire base. Reclaim, rebuild, and then you'll be prosper under the electoral prosperity mechanism we don't create. May God bless Sierra Leone, and may God bless the righteous resistance force. And Lioness, thank you very much for yesterday. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Una have a good weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Reggie Cole. I hope say this message it will reach down to the people them what we get interest over. The university, the Unimac, Fobe College, Injala University, Milton Magai, Preacher Teachers College, McKinney Teachers College, Tumbudi Teachers College, Bo Teachers College. Every part you did today, under 30, from 15, me they start from 15. Mr. Reggie Cole said 30. I start from 15 years old. Unto 30. If you want for better, you want see a better future, you want create, you want left a better Sierra Leone for you picking them. Listen to this message and take action. Before they go, I want for Lefuna with this wonderful music where the Unimac students of McKinney they sing for the great Lioness of the North.
From north to south, east to west, she roll for justice, she roll for peace. Since 2017, she been there on the front line. Voice loud like thunder, fire in her spine. They abroad, but her heart not alone. Fighting for the people, standing all alone. They try silence her, but she no bow. She no come for hype, she no come for show. Now woman of purpose, now woman of class. Lioness, we know they ever come last. Lioness of the North, she dey fight for we. Voice of the people, she no go tire. Never. Now live back queen with the salon dream. For justice, for freedom, she the reign supreme. Tell me me say, who go love we like that? For the people, she ready face the bat. No politician, but her words they cut. Truth not the weapon which she always got. She stand up when them fold them hand. She talk with him big man, no one understand. Election come, they want play with skin, but the lioness roar. We must win clean. She no go sell out, no, she no go hide. From making it to Freetown, she dey ride. Limba blood, warrior pride. Lioness of the north by we side.
Lioness of the north, she dey stand strong. She don't fear no wrong, she go talk long. Power to the people, our only song. For Sierra Leone, we gon' move along. Run for the poor, run for the youth, them, run for the truth, them. Lioness of the north.
Thank you, my kings and queen. May God bless you. And then final analysis of today's audio, my second audio. I want me to support these young men and women, whether university, who refuse for take kush, refuse for follow politicians. Let not allow me them go use them tomorrow for go sing for politicians. Then they waste themselves. And they call every meaningful Sierra Leonean, let us support them. You want to reach out to them? Reach out to the great Lioness of the North. Whatever little you ever forgive for support and promote these young students. They are students, then they're university, they do different courses, but then decide for do this music. We need for promoter. Thank you and God bless you. This, not the Lioness of the North. Una listen and share.